en el sentir de nuestros auspiciadores. Llegó la hora de pensar.
¿De verdad que todo es racismo?
De pelear.
No. Eso no es lo que yo estoy diciendo.
Y sobre todo, de informarnos.
Porque aquí decimos la verdad, no teorías de conspiración.
Con ustedes, Manny Mulet, en una hora para la derecha. Comienza ya.
Buenas tardes, good afternoon in the afternoon. Y aquí estamos en la versión vespertina de una hora para la derecha. Tempranito por la tarde y tempranito con Pablito. Y de nuevo con nosotros después de un largo viaje. Travel all around the world. He and his wife, they got a lot of money. And they like the luxury of the good life.
Come on.
Our dear friend, R.C. Williams.
Hello. It's good to be back home.
Yeah, man. Good to have you here, finally.
Yes.
Oh, last week was my fault. I'll explain to you later.
Okay.
Aquí estamos, señores, defendiendo nuestros derechos, defendiendo nuestras libertades. And I got something that we have to talk about it.
Oh, boy.
Cuando Pablito me deje, me baja un poco la música. Yo no sé si ustedes saben. R.C. Williams, los que no saben, es un mulato, es negro, es un vacilón, buena gente. Tú sabes, es las cosas de nosotros. Yo no veo, hablamos, empezamos, nos comunicamos, nos conocimos, hicimos buenas amigas, está haciendo esto, es muy conservador, es religioso, es una gente que sabe mucho de historia, sabe mucho de radio, una gente con mucho talento. Empezamos a hacer esto por la idea que tuvimos de que él hiciera un poco de inglés, yo un poco en español, pero nunca... it's like I want a black guy and Latin guy here. I was like, okay, you know what? This guy, he knows what he's talking about. He belongs to una organization that is a very good reputation in Central Florida. So the leader of that the assembly, Lou, is a hardworking guy. So we start doing this.
Yeah.
All these introductions because CNN wrote an article, that he said that Mayra Flores, the one who won in Texas,
Yes.
A district that was Democratic for 150 years,
Mm-hmm.
she's now a Latin, the real deal as a Latin woman. Que ella no es el real deal. O sea, que Mayra Flores no es en realidad una latina, como debía ser los latinos. Y mi pregunta es, y como R.C. es negro, yo quisiera saber qué cosa es un negro que sea real deal y un latino que sea real deal. Y esto creo que sea el tema de esta tarde. Porque me parece que es bastante condescendiente, bastante insultante, bastante ofensivo. Estas son las cosas que me insultan a mí. A mí no me gusta que me llamen Brown. A mí me insulta que me digan Latinx más que me digan tacos. You call me taco, I don't care much. This guy called me fatso this morning. He called me fatso. I don't care. But you call me tacos. And Chidi, what happened is they are out of luck with Spanish people, with common sense people. But she wasn't being insulting. She was back guide.
Right.
The guy who wrote the speech, he was maybe he was a conservative. He wanted her to look bad. Pero I didn't care if you call me taco. I care if you call me Latinx, or I care if you call me that I am not a real deal. What is a real deal? What is a black real deal? Or what is the Latin guy a real deal? Yo no sé si los oyentes me están escuchando. Voy a preguntarle, por supuesto, a R.C. que me diga lo que quiera saber. Después vamos, por favor, 407-841-1440. Vamos a ver si podemos tener una conversación inteligente hoy acerca de esto. Y muy divertida, por favor. What is the black real deal?
Well, I was going to ask you the same question. So what is the Latino or Hispanic real deal? Like, what does that even mean?
Okay, let me tell you what they say. They say that 60% of Latin people, they agree with gun control. And Mayra Flores, she's not. And I bet you that those numbers are not real. But well, and they say that 70% of the people, the Latin people, agree with the abortion, and she's not. And I bet you that number is wrong.
So because she doesn't agree with polling that likely isn't accurate, that for some reason doesn't make her Hispanic Latino. Is that right?
The real deal. Yeah, she's not the real deal. She's a beautiful Mexican, black hair, black eyes, red lips, good-looking woman, but she's not a real deal.
¿Cómo se llama ella?
Mayra Flores from Texas.
I am utterly confused, Manny. The world is upside down. So you ask me, what makes a black person the real deal? Well, it seems that the tone of your dark skin is a big deal. If you're lighter skin, you're not black enough. Okay. I've heard that all the time.
What about Barack Obama?
Well, him too. They called him a African for the longest time. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, that they called him that for a long time.
He's
African. I mean, so apparently, I know, right? Oh, I have all kinds of jokes. I won't tell them all on the air, but I guess that's a thing. But Maya Flores is Mexican. Like, that makes sense to me. She is. There's no really getting around that.
But I believe, this is what I believe that is the majority of the Latin people. I don't say everybody, because I am not, for example, what I'm going to say. But the majority of the Spanish people are Christian religious inclined.
Right.
You know, the tendency is que son cristianos. La mayoría de los hispanos son cristianos, de una manera o la otra, o son católicos, or Catholics, or maybe evangelics, but they're Christian people. Mm-hmm. They believe in Jesus Christ,
right.
Some way or another. Yo no sé qué piensan ustedes, la gente que me está viendo, the people that listen to us. I believe that's what I believe.
Yeah.
I believe in gun control. I'm pretty sure that if you ask the father of the family, do you prefer to wait for the police for 15 minutes to come to help you if somebody is trying to get into your house, or have a gun and defend your family there? I know que cualquiera que uno le pregunte a un padre de familia, ¿tú prefieres tener la pistola guardada bajo la almohada o prefieres que venga a esperar la policía que se demoró? For example, now in the last in Minneapolis, no? Mm-hmm. The guy killed the guy in 15 seconds. The police took 11 minutes to get there.
Yep.
And they respond, and they went there, and they were in the toss. But it's not like they didn't do the job. It's just they were somewhere when somebody called and said, listen, I got this situation here. It's a guy shooting bullets right now. So it doesn't matter. You have to go, get in your car, and speed, whatever it is, to go to the place. And then get out of your car and go to the place, 11 minutes.
You got to find it, right? You got to find the situation and everything.
So this guy was there.
Yeah.
15 seconds. He's a good shot. He's a very good shot.
You know what?
The guy is impressive. Yep. El tipo tiene tremenda puntería también, porque disparó 8 balas, 10 balas, le dio 8 y a 40 yardas, 40 yards, and moving, y el tipo se estaba moviendo. Mm-hmm. Estamos hablando del ciudadano que estaba en Minneapolis, que mató a la gente, al tipo que estaba atacando a la gente. Si tú le preguntas a un hispano, 407-841-1440. Si tú le preguntas a un hispano, and I want the same question for you, because I'm sick and tired of this, that black have to be this way, and black this way, and I know that, black people are committing a lot of crimes, and this is another story. Let's go for the normal black family. Mm-hmm. The guy who works at an insurance company. Mm-hmm. The wife is a teacher, and they got 2 kids. They go to public school. That guy, it is a real deal.
Wow. So, if you're not careful, if that father and mother are looking to homeschool their children, which a number of black families are, by the way, then they wouldn't be the real deal because they don't toe the line. Now, isn't that insane? Because they're like any other hardworking American family. Right? If you took color out and you just said that, hardworking American family, they're making conscious decisions about their children's education. Shame on them for not indoctrinating their kids and making them a statistic.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Are they the real deal? Yes, they are.
I don't know. What about the guy has high cholesterol and he doesn't like fried chicken? Is it the real deal?
Silly. That's how silly it is, though, right? Like we joke about it, but this is what the left has done. The other night they were on TV. The head of the CIA, climate change. That's not your job, and that's not even. Never mind. Leader of the Air Force or whatever it was. Diversity, equity, inclusion. What? What? Wait, no. No, just stop. Stop all of it.
I have to. I wish you guys speak Spanish, man. Hay una señora argentina, it's an Argentinian TV host, and she goes like, I can't take it anymore. You want everything. You want the baby to have you feed the baby with your chest, with your breath, but you want to have a beer, and you want to be the father, you want to be everything. Stop it. You're driving everybody crazy. We got a phone call. Come on.
Early tonight.
Olito,
Here we go.
turn the light on. I don't see your face. I want to see your beautiful face. Adelante, buenas tardes, dígame.
Buenas tardes, Manny.
Buenas tardes, mi hermano, ¿cómo andas? Cuéntame.
Pues saludos a RC, a mi vecino y por supuesto para ti también.
Ajá.
Chicos, mira, yo te voy a decir franco, yo de ese tema no entiendo nada. La única conclusión que he sacado es que soy un taco brown, blanco, rubio y dos verdes. Manda.
Y sin salsa.
Bueno,
Because
sí,
this guy, I know,
la
you know,
salsa del Caribe,
I know
es así,
him.
ya tú sabes.
He's a blonde guy.
Yeah.
He's blondie with the blue eyes.
Uh-huh.
He's Cuban. So now I'm a brown taco with blue eyes.
Right? Welcome to Crazy Town.
Yeah. 407-841-1440. Dime.
Oye, espérate, que yo no quiero salir de aquí sin antes comentarte algo. Yo espero que por vergüenza no le vayan a poner al crepi ninguno de las terapias y ninguno de las cosas esas que censuraron.
Tú
aquí.
estás loco, chico. Ya se la están poniendo.
No,
You know
yo
what
espero
he
que por
said?
vergüenza no.
That he's waiting, that he's hoping that they don't put any. They talking about already. Ya están hablando de eso que hay que ponerle unos anti. Ya están
ahora sí
diciendo.
son
No dijeron nombre, pero dijeron que that do you hear about it? That what they doing with the creepy and the COVID, that they giving the first, the strong therapy, and they didn't want to say the name of the medicine, but I know they do. De Santi salvó al viejo chico. De Santi salvó al creepy de COVID. De Santi saved that guy.
Y lo otro que te voy a decir, Manny, que tienes que aprender. No puedes cumplir años. Tienes que hacer como yo, que hoy celebro el día que nací. Años ni a jodía.
Hoy es
Ya
tu
mi hija
cumpleaños,
mayor me
hermano.
pasó y la chiquita,
Hoy es tu cumpleaños.
No, yo no cumplo. Porque cuando tú cumples, te sube la presión, te sube el colesterol, el azúcar y todo lo demás.
Okay.
El día que nací. Simplemente eso. Ya mi hija mayor me pasó y la chiquita se me está acercando. Así que celebra el día que nací, te sube lo bien que te vas a sentir.
Ok, mi hermano, que tenga buen día. Cuídate.
Bueno, chao.
I've been sick the last few days. Monday I think I got like a heat stroke or something like that. Yeah, today is his birthday. He's a lonely guy who lives in Deltona. Beautiful. Thank you, Pablito. 407-841-1440. ¿Qué cosa es un real deal? ¿Tenemos llamada? Adelante, está al aire, dígame. No te oigo bien, espérate. Aló, te oigo ahora, dime.
Buenas tardes, familia, ¿cómo está?
¿Qué pasó, papi? ¿Cómo tú estás?
Pacho, y ese Partido Demócrata murió ya hace rato. Cuando tú le reto a cualquiera que esté escuchando este programa ahora mismo, lo reto a cualquiera que dé una película de cualquier plataforma que sea. Si no le dan un pescozón, un bofetón a los pais de los niños, yo no hablo más en este programa. Y lo otro que digo, esto ya está fuera de control. Ya, bueno, ya ese partido murió. Ese es mi comentario.
Que tenga buen día. Buenas tardes. He said the Democratic Party is done. Adelante, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes, Manny, ¿cómo
¿Qué
estás?
pasó, mi corazón? Oh,
Ay,
¿cómo
Dios
tú estás?
RC, how are you?
Hello. I'm doing
How you
well.
doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Okay. Listen, couple of things. This morning, I couldn't call because when I get ready to go to work, I cannot call when someone was talking about, gay people get married. My son just got engaged this past weekend, and
Yeah, but tell your son that I'm here. I defend it for you.
I know. No, but it's okay. About this thing going on with these people, with this country.
No, but tell me, what is the real deal? What is the Latin? You are from Dominican Republic.
I am Dominican. My father
Salvador,
is a black Dominican.
Salvador is
My
Mexican.
woman was a white woman. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm a mixed woman.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm a woman. That's it. I don't call me like you say. Don't call me brown, black. I can be whatever. But this thing calling you by a color or by a race or by gender just get me crazy.
No, pero what is the real deal? Porque, por ejemplo, Salvador es al otro lado, ¿no? Salvador
Mexicano.
Sí, no, pero mexicano, la manera que piensa, la manera que Salvador
Pero
no es,
Salvador tiene una mente muy abierta.
pero él no es conservador y es un tipo que
No.
Pero es un tipo que
Conservador en ciertas cosas, muy liberal en otras. Yo soy muy conservadora.
Ok, pero entonces, ¿y Salvador no es el real deal? Como,
Mira,
como Latin guy.
Los pleitos que yo me he hecho con ese hombre.
No, pero te digo, is your husband the real deal? Why not? Because maybe he doesn't think it all the way with you, but why not? Why is not the real deal? Or you, as a woman, why you are not the real deal? What is the real deal for these people? Y why? Y tú dijiste una cosa muy importante. You said something very important. I'm a woman. I'm a man. I'm a human being. That's it. Period. The day that we say, you know what? The only thing that we have in common right now, and the best thing that we have in common, or the only thing that we have to look at to get together is that we got the same blue passport, the same flag, the same American Constitution. The day that we start calling everybody Americans, neighbors, friends, that's it. Stop talking about the crap. What is the Latin? That's my point on this is, what is the real deal? Because they don't know what is the real deal. Because at the end of the day, yo creo que los latinos somos el real deal, cualquiera que seamos. Seamos comunistas caribeños algunos, desgraciadamente, o sean gente inteligente como los conservadores. Como somos
But you know what's funny, Manny? Even though there's my husband and my sisters, they have so much liberal mind, they still go on the other side. It's like, we need to go to work. We need to make our money. And I'm like, okay, so which way are you going? It's like, the only thing I think that they are afraid is to call themselves conservative or Republicans, because we grew up thinking we're Democrats. And I learned my lesson. I learned it.
Yeah,
and,
you know what? When I was growing up, the only party that I knew was the Comunista, the Communist Party of Cuba, and I didn't want to participate there. I don't want to participate here. So it doesn't matter what we grew up, we believe it. Right now, and they have to understand that be a conservative is be a preservative. We only want to preserve what we have right now.
We just
We don't
want
to
preserve.
change. Yeah, we don't want to
When I
change.
talk to my sisters about, and I don't want to talk about this issue because it's too much, about abortion, I say, listen, and I talk to so many of my doctors. I say, how many ways can you prevent that? It goes, way too many. I said, okay. So I understand if you're 15 years old and you made a mistake. Oh,
What is the mistake? My daughter called me. My daughter called me the other day. One day, maybe a year ago. She said, you know what? I believe I'm pro-choice. I said, me too. So, oh, are you pro-choice? Yeah. I believe that you got the choice to have sex. And
Close your leg.
if you close your leg, you don't get. That's the only choice that I know. What the heck? Porque nadie sale embarazada por trabajar mucho o por estar haciendo homework.
No.
A mí, y además, tú no
Pero
puedes
mira,
juzgar por
Manny,
los accidentes.
Oye, cuando yo estaba trabajando en Orange Lake y todas mis amigas, RC, I'm sorry, I'm going to talk in Spanish.
Go ahead, please.
Yo tengo 2 hijos. Todas mis amigas tienen hijas de la misma edad. Cuando se iban para college, a todas, yo le dije, hermana, póngale en pastillas, dile que, porque uno tiene que protegerla, porque tú dices, ay, que no va a tener, whatever. No quiero decir la palabra. You know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you mean. I don't want to talk about it because I got a daughter in college.
Pero tú tienes que proteger a tus hijas.
No, but my daughter knows. She knows that she cannot go home.
Sí, cuando Eduardo tuvo su primera novia, yo primero que le dije a Salvador, habla con Eduardo, que yo no quiero que se arruine su vida. Tiene que protegerse él también. Dale uno C-O-N, whatever you want.
Yeah, but you know what? The women's got the control. If you want it, it doesn't happen for you.
Los varones también.
No. You know when you can do it. Mira, si aquí están enseñando en las escuelas, ¿por qué no le enseñan que hay un periodo de 28 días? Esos 28 días, hay 10 días más o menos de los 28 días que la mujer está ovulando, que la mujer es fértil y que en esos 10 días no se puede hacer nada.
Manny, yo hice eso por más de 20 años, el ritmo. Yo, los 10 días primero y los días después, los 10 días de medio, yo decía a Salvador, no me toque.
Así es como debe ser.
Pero eso es educación. Educación.
Esa es la educación que le deben dar las madres a las niñitas, porque a eso es lo que hay que enseñar a los muchachos. Bueno, que tengan buenas tardes, mi amor.
Bye, un beso.
Vamos a la pausa comercial y ya regresamos. 407-841-1440. 407-841-1440. Lo seguimos. Señores, ¿qué cosa es un latino real deal? ¿Qué cosa es un negro real deal? Según nosotros. Ya regresamos.
La cosa se puso caliente. Nos tomaremos un break para que se refresque. Esto es Una Hora para la Derecha con Manny Mulet.
¿Necesita transportación de Miami a Orlando o de Orlando a Miami? Llame a Manny's Van Line, que es la mejor solución. Es un servicio de vanes que lo llevan de puerta a puerta, de su dirección en Orlando a su dirección en Miami, de Miami a Orlando. Puerta a puerta, señores. Un servicio que está dando esta compañía, la Florida, por más de 25 años. Manny's Van Line, 305-559-5829, 305-559-5829 o al 407-331-3835. Señores, si usted no quiere manejar o se quiere ahorrar gasolina con estos precios, lo mejor es Manny's Van Line. De puerta a puerta, Orlando, Miami, Miami, Orlando.
Hola mi gente latina, yo soy Marco Vázquez en Southerly Nissan de Orlando. Muchachos, vengan, estamos ahorita con una venta bastante grande y todo el mundo se va montado. Buen crédito, mal crédito, historial, vengan, aquí los montamos. Los esperamos en Southerly Nissan.
¿Qué prefiere? ¿Ser dueño de su casa y conservarlo o rentar y pagarle la hipoteca a su landlord? Si usted quiere comprar una casa, señores, llámeme. Si necesita financiamiento, aunque no tenga mucho dinero para depósito o no tenga crédito perfecto, llámeme. 407-718-6970. Yo llevo 22 años con experiencia en real estate aquí en la Florida Central. Si usted quiere comprar su casa, si quiere vender su casa para comprarse una más grande o si quiere vender su casa para comprarse una más pequeña porque ya los muchachos se fueron para el college, usted me llama a mí, Manuel Mulet, 407-718-6970. Llevo 22 años de experiencia en esta área vendiendo y comprando real estate.
Si usted está comprando su primera casa o quiere refinanciar la hipoteca que tiene ahora para obtener cash para las reparaciones o bajar sus intereses, ya sea que tengas permiso de trabajo, asilo político, taxes de Puerto Rico o crédito afectado, podemos ayudarte. Realtors, si tienen un comprador nuevo, Regents Mortgage preaprueba no precalifica, así que su cliente no va a tener sorpresas en la mesa de cierre y usted estará seguro de que cerrará. Regents Mortgage ha cerrado el 100% de las cartas de preaprobación que ha emitido en los últimos 3 años. Llame a Eugenia Montiel al 407-361-3904. 407-361-3904. Eugenia Montiel y Regents Mortgage. NMLS número 637373.
Nosotros lo que estamos buscando es igualdad de derechos, igualdad de posibilidades, igualdad de oportunidades. El éxito es responsabilidad de cada uno.
Ya estamos de vuelta con Manny Mulet en Una Hora para la Derecha.
Hablando aquí en la pausa comercial con RC.
Hello.
We gotta, it is a lot of craziness out there. It is a lot of people that they are going, these people on the left, they're going way on the left.
Oh, yeah.
As much as they breaking it. They cannot bend anymore, and it's breaking it, and the people start like, you know what, this is not America that I wanted. And with this, for example, right now, they're trying to come out with a new variant to try to, because elections are coming, they don't have nothing to show for. What they're going to show, the Roe versus Wade, because they don't have nothing to show for.
COVID again.
So they're trying to come out with something so that people get locked up and they have the same flying bullets and stuff like that. Now, I got a hope that the people are waking up and the people are like, because this guy from CNN, the one who come out with that, this lady, she's not a real deal, and she mentioned two other ladies in Texas that they're running for the Congress, and they will Back on, man.
Ah,
I don't know how you do that. How did I do that? I don't know. Don't ask me. But the thing is that every time that they do something is to divide us.
Yep.
Okay, you got to be this way. You have to think this way. You have to eat this way. You have to drive this car. You have to use these clothes. That's what you have to do. Mm-hmm. And that's what the communist people do. Every time that somebody says, because you see communism in every corner. It's not I see in every corner. It's that it's happening once after another. This morning I did the show about one word, transition.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say in Cuba for 60 years old, for 50 years, for the time that I was living there. I lived in Cuba for 30 years. Mm-hmm. We were in transition.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That was a period of time that we have to suffer and endure scares of food and all this kind of crap because the future is going to be good. Because we're doing this for the good of the future, the new generations. That's what I hear for all my life in Cuba. So now I see the Secretary of Transportation, the leader Buttigieg, to say that, paying is good. As much paying the people, you saw it?
Oh, yeah.
As much paying we have, as better it's going to be for the electric cars. Something like that. That's what the guy said.
Sure.
So that's the mentality that they want to put on me. That's the mentality and the ideology that they're doing to us. You know what, my friend? What they're doing is that's communist.
When this election cycle is over, we're going to send a bunch of new people to Congress. I think people will pay more attention than they ever have their entire life to that process.
Eso yo pienso que lo que está diciendo RC ahora mismo. Nosotros ya sabemos, estamos más en control de la gente que estamos mandando al Congreso. Estamos más en control a nivel local de quiénes son los que estamos mandando, quiénes son los que van a ir, quiénes son los que van a estar en el Congreso. Hay más programas de esto por ahí, por la radio, gente que está en el internet. Hay una conciencia diferente. La gente sabe que su deber es ir a votar y que van a ir a votar y cuando voten quieren, porque cuando tú pones 10 pesos a un lado, when you put $10 you want to see your result.
Yes.
So the vote is going to be like a $10. Okay, I'm going to put my $20. This is my contribution. It's my vote. This is my check. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to send you there. And you're going to do whatever we say that you have to do.
Get to work.
Okay? And we are not asking you to do nothing extra for us. Just represent our belief, our feelings, our needs.
Yep.
As a citizens. So, lo único que estamos pidiendo a esa gente que vayan a representarnos. No queremos que vayan. Don't go there to try to get me $400 a month or nothing like that. That's not what I want. Try to lower my taxes. Try to, deregulate my system so I can open a new business with less problems, stuff like that. Let's serve the capitalism. I was talking with somebody yesterday. I don't know, this morning maybe. And I said, no. This country is perfect. This country is perfect. The problem with this country is the same problem that Russia has, that China has, and that Cuba has. It's the people, mm-hmm. the human being. We destroy this country. But if we're going to do whatever the system says, if we're going to follow the design of this country, if we're going to follow the letter of the independence, the letter of the law, the Constitution, if we follow it, like religiously, mm-hmm. Because we don't need 400 people in the Congress doing a law for every freaking thing. I think that's crazy. I don't remember one law who say, you know what, now we're going to free this. No, every new law is a new restriction.
Correct.
So it's getting heavier and heavier, and the way of the government is so heavy that you don't let you move. So every time that they do something is to regulate something.
Right.
And every time that they regulate something, they take a piece of freedom from us.
And it's not even, we don't need them to do all of that. Right? The Constitution is pretty clear on how this is structured. That's why there were 10 amendments right away, right, to the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. 9 and 10 basically say, so we gave you limited scope at the federal level to ensure our general welfare and to protect our borders. By the way, anything we didn't tell you you can do, you can't do that either. That's ours. That's the states, right? So those representatives that go to Congress represent our interests, but their powers are supposed to be limited, right? Yet, they just keep doing it. And it's like, because nobody's saying, so did you actually read the Constitution at any point in your life before or after you arrived in D.C. to go and suck up money in Congress?
It should be the only thing. What happens is now is what you say is too much money, because you tell me that we need a law in the Congress to protect the justice from the Supreme Court. For me, that was shocking. That because somebody come and tried to assassinate a justice, Kavanaugh, we need a law in the Congress to say that we have to protect these people. That law's supposed to be somewhere, somehow, that because it's the one law who say that you cannot intimidate the judge. So use that one, and that's it. We are sit down and rely on the bureaucracy of these people that they are very, very unfunctional. They don't function.
Manny, it's like the same argument with gun control. So these people work on a premise that everyone's going to follow the law equally. Here's a news flash. Criminals don't follow the law. That's why they're criminals, right? So you make the assumption that because you make a law, everybody's going to follow it. Now, we know that doesn't work.
They don't even follow themselves.
No, they don't follow it.
They don't even follow themselves. That's my first point is they don't even follow the law. If you got it, I mean, it is amazing. We can talk if you got, for example, you elect a district attorney. The guy is the prosecutor. That's the guy who is the law enforcement of the county or the state of the whatever territory that he got. And the guy goes and say, you know what? I don't like this law, so I won't apply. I don't like this one, I won't apply. I don't like this one, I won't apply. And because he's doing it to the left, nobody says nothing. Mm-hmm. But I remember when in New York, Giuliani said, he created a law that Giuliani would have said, you know what? I like all these mafia guys. They give me money. It's the same way. It's the same way if you say, I don't want to apply this law to the mafia people because I like them and I take money from them. It's exactly what these people are doing right now. They don't apply laws because they like the left people and they taking money for them. At the end of the day, that's corruption right away. That's not ideology. Eso es corrupción uno por uno. Sin otra justificación.
I had lunch today with some influential people further south of here, and this conversation came up. And what we all agreed on is people, so I'll look here. So people have to understand you can no longer sit on the sideline and wait for someone else to do it for you. You are who you've been waiting for. So you're going to have to get to work with the people that you elect to represent you, or they'll keep doing it to you.
Definitely. You are the one who you are waiting for. I like that. Let's go to a little commercial pause, and then we come back.
Hey.
Dame un break. La computadora todavía está de esto.
Oh, okay.
Dale.
No comerciales, dos. Forget about it.
Oh.
Tenemos 15 minutos.
All right.
Y no tenemos más llamadas. La gente se nos fue el aire. Tenemos gente todavía en Facebook.
Say what?
we got people. Pablo is doing so. The commercials no coming. We don't have phone calls.
Ay.
We are talking to each other here. Yo creo que hay mucha gente que nos está escuchando. Yo sé que mucho de la gente que nos está escuchando entiende perfectamente mi inglés. Como habla RC, no sé, porque entienden, tú sabes, el inglés de RC no es tan bueno. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I don't speak Spanish.
No, you don't speak English.
I don't speak English either.
I know that they understand my English. Yours, I don't know.
La cosa se puso caliente. Nos tomaremos un break para que se refresque. Esto es Una Hora para la Derecha con Manny Mulet.
¿Qué prefiere? ¿Ser dueño de su casa y conservarlo o rentar y pagarle la hipoteca a su landlord? Si usted quiere comprar una casa, señores, llámeme. Si necesita financiamiento, aunque no tenga mucho dinero para depósito o no tenga crédito perfecto, llámeme. 407-718-6970. Yo llevo 22 años con experiencia en real estate aquí en la Florida Central. Si usted quiere comprar su casa, si quiere vender su casa para comprarse una más grande o si quiere vender su casa para comprarse una más pequeña porque ya los muchachos se fueron para el college, usted me llama a mí, Manuel Mulet, 407-718-6970. Llevo 22 años de experiencia en esta área vendiendo y comprando real estate. ¿Necesita transportación de Miami a Orlando o de Orlando a Miami? Llame a Manny's Van Line, que es la mejor solución. Es un servicio de vanes que lo llevan de puerta a puerta, de su dirección en Orlando a su dirección en Miami, de Miami a Orlando. Puerta a puerta, señores. Un servicio que está dando esta compañía, la Florida, por más de 25 años. Manny's Van Line, 305-559-5829, 305-559-5829 o al 407-331-3835. Señores, si usted no quiere manejar o se quiere ahorrar gasolina con estos precios, lo mejor es Manny's Van Line. De puerta a puerta, Orlando, Miami, Miami, Orlando.
Hola mi gente latina, yo soy Marco Vázquez en Southerly Nissan de Orlando. Muchachos, vengan, estamos ahorita con una venta bastante grande y todo el mundo se va montado. Buen crédito, mal crédito, historial, vengan, aquí los montamos. Los esperamos en Southerly Nissan.
Si usted está comprando su primera casa o quiere refinanciar la hipoteca que tiene ahora para obtener cash para las reparaciones o bajar sus intereses, ya sea que tengas permiso de trabajo, asilo político, taxes de Puerto Rico o crédito afectado, podemos ayudarte. Realtors, si tienen un comprador nuevo, Regents Mortgage preaprueba no precalifica, así que su cliente no va a tener sorpresas en la mesa de cierre y usted estará seguro de que cerrará. Regents Mortgage ha cerrado el 100% de las cartas de preaprobación que ha emitido en los últimos 3 años. Llame a Eugenia Montiel al 407-361-3904. 407-361-3904. Eugenia Montiel y Regents Mortgage. NMLS número 637373.
Lo que quiere la izquierda es desarmar a la población civil y a la que respeta la ley, y no a los delincuentes.
Ya estamos de vuelta con Manny Mulet en Una Hora para la Derecha.
Tenemos una llamada adelante. Buenas tardes, dígame. Si está al aire, dígame. Aló.
Going once.
Tenemos otra. Adelante, buenas tardes, dígame. Bueno, yo creo que el tema estaba bueno hoy. Aunque era un poco, hay que hablarle a Arci para que no se sienta solo aquí, pero el tema estaba bueno. Porque nosotros, everybody always, se nos pasa la vida nosotros confundiéndonos. Y empezaron a llamarnos Brown, y después nos llamaban Latin X, y después nos llamaban sabe Dios qué. Terminaron llamándonos tacos. ¿Entiendes? Y a mí me ofendió más Latin X y Brown que tacos. Porque al final tacos sí es representativo de nosotros. Brown no, y Latinx yo no sé qué cosa significa. Puede significar cualquier cosa. Pero nosotros defendemos, nosotros los latinos, yo estoy seguro y estoy convencido, la mayoría de nosotros tú le preguntas, tú sabes lo que es un hombre y a lo mejor no te dice el significado científico, pero tú sabes lo que es una mujer y a lo mejor no te dice el significado científico, pero te dice, ¿sabes qué? Un hombre es un hombre y una mujer es una mujer. Man is a man, a woman is a woman. And I believe that the Latin people, the majority, I don't want to throw any number there because I don't know stats. But and I don't want to be that somebody call me, oh, you say 80%, but actually 79, stuff like that. You know, but the majority of the people, you know what? Men, they cannot have kids. They cannot get pregnant. Men are men and women are women.
Aha.
That's it. Y por ejemplo, lo que estaba sucediendo ahora con NCAA, that Leah Thomas, Mia, whatever Thomas, Leah Thomas. Mia Thomas is a different one. Leah Thomas is going to be la mujer que es un hombre.
She's quite a man.
She has a penis. Yes. Esa mujer tiene un hombre. ¿Cómo decir que es una mujer? La mujer del año. Esa es la mejor, es la mejor deportista estudiantil de este país. Eso es una ofensa, eso es un insulto, eso es gravísimo. Ese es el ataque más grande que le pueden hacer a cualquier mujer joven de este país. Y eso es lo que está sucediendo con esta gente. Y nosotros, estoy seguro que la mayoría de los latinos, la mayoría de los negros no están de acuerdo con eso. Seguro que no. Hay nada más. Adelante, buenas tardes, dígame.
Manny.
¿Qué pasó, mi hermano? Cuenta.
¿Cómo está? Yo oigo el programa ese de la tarde, hasta las 4, pero yo oigo porque ellos no me pueden prohibir que yo oiga, porque si yo hablo, ellos de una vez me van a cortar y una vez me van a decir muchísimas cosas, pero ellos no me pueden prohibir que yo oiga. Oye, Manny, ahora los demócratas están utilizando la táctica de Maquiavelo, divide y vencerá. Ahora con el caso de Trump, ahora están poniéndole que el que va a contender con Trump en el republicano va a ser Mike Pence, o si no, va a ser DeSantis. Tienen esa táctica divisoria. Eso,
lo están tirando duro, y lo que pasa es que date cuenta de lo que está haciendo Mike Pence. Mike Pence salió a defender a Liz Cheney. O sea, Mike Pence se está declarando enemigo del Partido Republicano. ¿Entiendes? Entonces, por supuesto que lo van a usar. Hasta el otro día, todos los comunistas caribeños odiaban a Mike Pence porque era evangélico, porque era pro-life, que no era pro-choice. Lo odiaban hasta el otro día. Nada más que se puso abiertamente en contra de Trump y ya lo adoran ahora.
Y otra cosa es, tú sabes que en la Florida, el gobernador de Florida, firmó para que le den un estímulo de $400 que le van a dar a ciertas familias, ciertos grupos. Pues ellos están diciendo no, que eso era federal, que eso debió usarse para la pandemia, pero que ahora lo va a usar porque como ahora vienen las elecciones. Entonces cuando uno le habla y le dice no, pero y lo de California y otros estados también lo han tratado, no, porque lo de California, eso es de California. Entonces lo que pasa es que ellos, si el gobernador es demócrata, sí, está bien, pero si no es demócrata, no, eso no sirve, eso es politiquería.
¿Y por qué lo cogen? Que no lo cojan. Toda la gente esa que está oyendo, que no quiere que DeSantis le está dando un estímulo, I think it's $450. He got some funds. I don't know how many billions of dollars, millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, or maybe 51. I don't know. He come out with some number that he said some families. He sent to some family $450 check.
Oh yeah,
DeSantis, you know. So and that's part of the relief fund for the COVID that he couldn't use it and he cannot send it back.
Correct.
So what he decided is help people with education, and he sent it to the kids. He said that some people are saying that, no, this is not DeSantis. If you don't like it, send it back.
Send it back.
Or no, don't send it back. Sign it in the back and send it to us right here. We take it. Hay que pagar el programa este. El programa hay que pagarlo, la estación hay que pagarla.
Amen.
Lo firman por atrás y lo mandan para acá. ¿Cuál es la dirección de aquí? Se la damos a todos. A las 14:40 manden todos los cheques, eso que ustedes no quieran. Todos los comunistas caribeños que están criticando. The left is so evil at the end of the day. So evil. That this guy the other day, he killed a killer in the mall. He killed a killer, the guy who killed 3 people already. 15 seconds, he killed.
Yep.
The ladies in this show on TV, which is awful. But one of the ladies, she's a lawyer. She's gorgeous. She's very pretty. Sony, whatever. Very pretty. She's a lawyer. She said that the guy, it's like she would have loved for the guy who kill more people. Hey, he already killed 3 people. It's not that hero. I don't know. They never satisfy for anything.
They so do not want a good person with a weapon to use it to stop a threat because it kills the narrative. Because the first thing that came out from the local TV station in Indianapolis was he wasn't military or law enforcement trained.
He was a good shot.
Who cares? He was a crack shot. That's what matters.
But that's the good thing about it. I think that's the good thing about it. If the guy was training, maybe those people in Uvalde, they were training, and they didn't do anything for an hour and a half.
Correct.
And 19 kids die and 2 teachers die.
Correct.
So this guy, because he doesn't have to follow any red flag, any training, any call the supervisor or wait for order 25 or order 26, the guy had it gone. The guy's killing him. Bang, 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 kill him. That's it. Fix the problem. That's it.
Right. You could tell that he had been trained because he neutralized the threat inside of 15 seconds, and he aimed for center of mass and did enough to stop the threat.
He didn't kill anybody else.
No.
So she was complaining that he didn't kill anybody else.
You're not a hero. You didn't kill people too.
But he could have. Oh my God. He almost, you know what? He didn't kill anybody. He saved a bunch of people. I mean, you cannot account how many people he saved.
You know what it is, Manny? Saving people is racist. I know it now. Saving people is racist.
If you save black people,
it's
you're
racist.
racist because you save black people.
Yes.
If you kill them,
It's
you're
not
racist
racist.
because you
You
killed
killed
them. It doesn't matter what you do. You know, you can. It is crazy. Y esa es la mentalidad de la izquierda, desgraciadamente. ¿Cuánto tiempo nos queda, Pablito? Porque este reloj no está funcionando. 2 minutos. You got 1 minute for you, 1 minute for me.
Oh, you first.
No, you go ahead.
Let me go first. Let's see. Heading to St. Louis this weekend for the Liberty Pastors Conference. You talk about civil government, family government, church government, which leads to everything else, right? So it's going to be 4 days in St. Louis. A lot of national speakers are going to be there. The next FRA meeting is August 23rd. That's Election Day. We're doing an election night watch party. And now we're at the Salon and Lounge off of Lee Road. Ivana's lounge. So if you need information, fraoc.org.
Okay, I want to go, but Luke want to charge me for the door charge.
I'll cover you. You want to come, I'll cover you. You got to be there, man.
What happens is I really want to participate in some of the stuff. I don't want to go as a politician. I want to go like, you know what? This is what I do. I'm a communicator. I'm an activist. At the end of the day, what I do, I get up in the morning. I have to pay for these. It comes out of my pocket, most of them. And I do it because I'm scared. I'm scared, and I love this country. So what the heck?
Hey.
So, yo prometo lealtad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos y a la república que representa una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos. Muchas gracias, señores.
Hey.
Muchas gracias. Nos vemos mañana por la mañana.